sin. I feel like I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends they like.
It's time for baseball here on The Show. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Toronto Blue Jays. Matt Vasgersian here with you. It's been a long off season, a lot of changes, but these folks here tonight are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start. All right,
the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Steven Matz gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Steven Matz is what they look like. Big, strong guy, 6'4", about 220 pounds, throws from the left side, smooth gas, 93 to 95. Terrific overhand curveball, and his changeup is getting better all the time. Steven Matz is quality.
And now in the box, David Fletcher. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the AB now. Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in hoping not to fall too deep into an early season hole as they're just 1-5 to start the new campaign.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now, on the bump, has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone.
Ouch, that one hit him.
That ball hit him.
Ready now for L.A., Anthony Rendon, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the AB on its way, and now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. 0-1, here it comes.
No, that's low.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. So now here is Cavan Biggio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Toronto, the third baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in hoping not to fall too deep into an early season hole as they're just 1-5 to start the new campaign.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
2-0 now. Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Second home run early in the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
At the plate, Bo Bichette.
The shortstop.
Grounded back up the middle. Iglesias is there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases, just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Guerrero doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2
Batting
strikes.
fourth.
That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there, a big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he
Batting
didn't
fifth.
miss it. Nice
The
swing
seventh.
right there, driving
Let
it
go.
into the outfield for a knock.
Richard.
So I don't end up in the slam or scramble things with my hands on the hammer. If it jam, I slam ya. The dice game.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he's 0 for 5. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Tellez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. 2nd inning coming up, and Toronto's off to the early 1-0 lead. Second inning set to go, and that'll
Leading
bring
off
up
for
the
Angels,
outfielder,
the
Justin
left
Upton.
fielder, number 10, Justin Upton.
Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey!
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Line drive base hit into the left center field gap.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
Kurt Suzuki swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Bounce to first, right to him, to second for one, on to first, and that's now 2 innings and 2 double play balls here tonight. 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Into the box, Jared Walsh. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. And here's Grichuk to make the catch, and the side is retired. Angels go quietly there. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready now is Marcus Semien. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The second baseman, Marcus Semien.
First delivery to him. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
We got full count.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Iglesias now at short. Reined in. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
The right fielder.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Josh Palacios is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Semien aboard here at first with nobody out. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Fowler makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. And they get the double play. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Jays are out in front, 1-0. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias.
Leading off for the Angels, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command, and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he takes strike two. Nobody out, runner on first. On the ground to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
Boy, not the way you'd
Batting
like to
ninth,
draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll,
hitter,
but from a hitter's
Jack
perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Into the box now, Jack Mayfield. Swinging a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Palacios is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
We'll see if moving up to third pays
The batter,
off for him. He
the
didn't
second
have to
baseman,
tag and go for third,
David
but now he can score a
Fletcher.
lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
So stepping in is David Fletcher, the potential tying run for him at third base. From the stretch.
Inside, ball one.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
To second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Looked
Now
like that
batting,
might be an
the
inning-ending
center fielder,
double play off the bat,
John
but that was some great
Jay.
hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
In now is John Jay, swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on
Now
the inside
batting,
half of the
third
plate right there.
baseman,
Try to bust him in,
Anthony
D-roll, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now is Anthony Rendon. A shot down the first baseline. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Too much
One
dip
ball,
on
one
the
strike.
sinker, laid off for a ball. Swung on by Rendon, and this is sent to deep left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Now batting, left field.
That is what every
Justin
manager is looking for
Upton.
out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Justin Upton the next to hit as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He collected a base hit his first time up. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting,
There's an interesting
Kurt
play right there. Base
Suzuki.
open. They elect to pitch to him, and what does he do? He hits a ground rule double, which forces the run from second and third to come in to score.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him. but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Working for the punch-out and the offering.
2-2 the count.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Down the left field line and deep.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
Full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Angels 4 and the Blue Jays 1. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Walsh backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting.
So one away in the Toronto third, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers' meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0.
I got the count.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Fly ball right down the line and left. Upton on the move. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted in the air out to right. Fowler has a read on it. 2 down. Next, it'll be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Fastball just inside. Biggio is off of first with 2 away. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They trail it 4-1.
When I'm waking, I feel so dangerous.
And now for the Angels, Jared Walsh. And Dan, I'm sure the
Leading off for
starter
the
on the
Angels,
mound would like to hit the
the first
rewind
baseman,
button on that last
Jared
inning.
Oh, no doubt about
Walsh.
that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch on the way.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting.
2 gone
right
now
fielder,
for the Angels in the
Dexter
4th, and that'll bring in the
Fowler.
switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Here's the first pitch to him.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. A solo home run there for Dexter Fowler. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they stretch the lead to 5-1. So now to the plate, Jack
Now
Mayfield.
batting, designated hitter.
As the
Jack
changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3.
I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it, I'm good, I'm about it.
Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's all Angels here, 5-1.
I get it, I got it, I got it, I'm good. You dig it? Squad hustle like a relay. Run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about what she say.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez.
Leading up for the Jays, the designated hitter, number 44.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah.
The windup and the 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
So
The
next to
center
bat will be Rendell
Rendell.
Grichuk. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Grichuk.
Here's the first pitch. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fowler has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The batter, number
Next
10.
to hit is Marcus
Second
Semien.
baseman, Marcus Semien.
First pitch on its way. And there's a base hit on the line.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
In now, Josh Palacios, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Simeon's off and running. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. He's on the move again from first. Pitch inside, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. So the batting order turns over now and set to go David Fletcher. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Fletcher.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now. Down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Here comes the right fielder. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he'll make it in there safely as he starts out the 5th with a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
At the plate now, John Jay. Swing and he pops him up. And no one will get this one. Singled last time up. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Line drive to center field, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. Hit hard to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. One there, on to first, and they get the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Here's Justin Upton now. Now Upton with a swing and a deep drive to left. And it's gone as they add still another. Justin Upton with the solo home run. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
The batter, the catcher.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Anthony
attention,
Kay
please.
gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
K.
Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Halos lead this one 7-1. And now here is Josh Palacios. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Now batting, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Now the 0-1.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Hit back toward the mound. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
Up next is Danny Jansen as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. A tag for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kevin Biggio.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go as the third baseman, Kevin Biggio. First pitch on the way. Line towards center field. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Biggio leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit on the ground to short. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the dirt, and now let's see. Throw over to third here, and it's too late as he's in there.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take a deep breath and try and fight yourself back to an even count.
A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he lays off it to even the count, 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Angels 7, the Blue Jays 2. So now to the plate, Jared Walsh. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The first baseman, Jared.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Base hit into right center.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Standing in now, Jose Iglesias, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to third. There's one.
He's out.
On to first, and yet another double play. Their 4th of the night, and there are quickly 2 gone here.
Now batting, right
So
fielder,
next to hit is Dexter Fowler. He went deep last time up.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. And that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone. And he handled it really nice.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Simeon's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels held in check there. They're on top 7-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now.
Leading
And
up
standing
for
in is the
Toronto,
DH, Rowdy
the designated
Tellez.
hitter, number 44.
Someone always comes along, but they'll never be.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
Three and two.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
So the next to bat will be Rendell Grichuk. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the AB now. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Fouled away. Tellez gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Nope.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Hit on the ground out to short. Iglesias showing off his range. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least one out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
In now, Marcus Semien. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 1-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. He'll try again. 1-2. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
The batter.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
George Springer will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pitch. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he's got 5 base hits in 16 tries. A man on third with 2 down. That evens it up 1-1. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Jay is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Patrolling right field.
Blue Jays. Now playing right field. Number 4.
7th inning ready to roll, and striding forward the designated hitter, Jack Mayfield. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. high in the air down the right field line. Springer on the run, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery.
The count is 1-2.
Drilled to the left side, and that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there, made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting in a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
6.
Next to dig in, Anthony Rendon. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Scooped up to second for 1, but the return throw will be too late, and the run is in to score. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Justin Upton comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Throw won't get him. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here comes another 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen,
first baseman,
if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Angels 9, the Blue Jays 2. Aaron Slegers will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 57, Aaron Slegers.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Jay. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. The relay. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping in now, Danny Jansen. Line drive base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Jay has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in for the Jays, Bo Bichette singled in his last at-bat.
Bichette.
Wheels and deals, here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Jansen rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score. And the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Runner breaks for third. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And they're going to put the tag on him at third. Very careless that time to get caught way out there with 2 gone, and the inning is now over. Now to bat, Jose Iglesias. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Simeon will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Up next for the Angels.
Next up is Dexter Fowler. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And it's gone as they add still another.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Bichette gathers it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, David Fletcher. He's 2 for 4 in this one. To third. He's right there. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate.
First baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And it's gone. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Yeah, Matty V, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Fielded cleanly. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The batter,
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Grichuk puts a good swing on it. This ball's carrying well to left. And gone. An absolute bomb. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jay on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Now batting, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back. At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Upton going back, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
The batter, number 9.
Into the box, Danny Jansen.
He swings and grounds it to short.
And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time. Here's the first pitch. John Jay stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Number 9, John Jay.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Simeon's there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now it'll be Anthony Rendon. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. A ball and no strikes. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Ground ball right side, and that is through into right field for a single. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Kurt Suzuki is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Upton, the runner at first with 2 gone. Skied into very shallow right. Springer has a read on it, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1. They still lead it, though, 10-7. Raisel Iglesias is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare taking on another team's closer trying to get back into a game, especially in the 9th inning. But having your leadoff guy up to start that inning is as good as you could have hoped for. So let's see if he can get something started here.
Pulled toward right center field. Jay is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Now batting.
Next to bat for Toronto, Bo Bichette. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ball 1. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, in fact, they'll tag him out at second base, trying to advance on the bad throw. What a break there. Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he drives a liner to right center. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
To the plate now, Rowdy Tellez, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And he fouls this one off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And